What's up? It is the Sports Titan Game Day Live. It is the halftime show as the Titans and Bengals are tied 10-10 after a missed field goal at the end of the second quarter by Titans rookie kicker Caleb Shudak. A missed opportunity there by the Titans offense to have a lead going into half, where the Titans do start the second half with the football. Austin Stanley, Zach Bingham here live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Links to the shows always on our Twitter timeline. Hit us up on Instagram and TikTok as well to cover your Tennessee Titans, this Titans halftime show, and all of our Titan Game Day Live content this season are brought to you by our great sponsors, MrGoodRoof.com, your locally owned roofing, gutters, and window specialist, Buddy Allen Carpet One, Nashville.com, giving you free in-home measures and estimates, the Barton Insurance Group, Middle Tennessee's premier insurance provider for both personal, home, and auto coverage and small to mid-sized business, and the Crumble Cookie app, and of course, the BetMGM app. So, Zach, it's 10-10. It feels like the Titans have had control over most of this game, but how are you feeling after the first 30 minutes of play?
Well, if you watch the pregame show, Nate, sorry, that wasn't a jinx. That was just, you could tell that from a mile away. You got a rookie kicker. He was going to miss at least one kick today.
Especially with the win, right? Like, we know the win, but a 35-yard field goal, you got to make those kicks. We also don't know how often that Stonehouse, the holder, has been working with Shudak, who was on the injured reserve for up until this past early last week.
But
right?
the Shudak on the replay on that last kick, it looked like he got good leg, good contact. He missed it though, and they don't get points in a crucial time where you can take a lead and then get the ball and extend that lead, right? And so that's the missed opportunity. You had the Titans punch, which was Traylon Burks' first career touchdown, which is a fumble recovery, and then the Bengals punched back. They came back and put together a drive and got in the end zone, but it gave enough time for the Titans to mount a nice little drive there at the end. Could not end in points, and you just hope that doesn't cost them at the end of the game. 13-10 is better than 10-10, but there were some good things that the Titans, this seems, and I don't know what your feeling is, this is playing out like a Titans playoff type game, right? Yeah. Close, gritty, not a lot of points, 10-10, all square at halftime. The Titans have had some good plays. They've gotten Derrick Henry involved. The one thing is they haven't run the football very well. Now, Derrick Henry's big play came on a screen pass, but the Titans trying to settle into their offense, but tied 10-all, they got to take advantage of some of the opportunities in the third and fourth quarter to get a win today.
Yeah, absolutely. And Derrick Henry is going to have his work cut out for him. As I mentioned in the pregame show, I knew DJ Reader was a beast up front for Cincinnati. So just 7 carries 13 yards for Derrick Henry in that first half, with his long of 9 coming on his opening carry. So if you take that away, 6 for 4 yards after that opening carry. So not very good. But I think Ryan Tannehill has been very good in this game, even though the Derrick Henry fumble there at the late on that screen did rob Tannehill of a potential touchdown pass. And then, he kind of threw it in some tight windows there on the goal line to NWI right before half and the missed field goal. But I feel like Ryan Tannehill has a very solid command of this game, throwing for 190 yards. So even if you take away the 75-yard or 70-yard screen to Derrick Henry, still a very productive first half for the Titans quarterback.
Yeah, well, and this is the Tannehill that we saw late last season, where he didn't have all of his guys. Now he has all of his guys, and he's distributing the football. They got 8 targets to 8 different guys, and 7 of them have catches. Swaim was the one miss, which I just want to take a second real quick. Stop throwing the ball to Swaim. Stop it. You don't do it. And it was a good check down, right? It was the right play. It was not a great pass, but you're throwing not a great pass to Swaim, who's not a great wide receiver, and your odds of catching maybe a high catch, pulling it down and getting some yards are now less because Swaim's not that good of a receiver.
Oh, Zach, I'll take it a step further. It was a great play call, because what they did was they motioned the tight end from outside the tackle to the outside, ran a screen underneath with created space from the wide receiver. It was a great play call. It was a great play design. It was solid execution. But the fact is, you threw it to 87 when you have 81 and 85 that are way more capable of making that play. And it's not the fact that they just keep throwing to Jeff Swaim. They keep making Jeff Swaim the primary target.
Yeah, that was a play for him.
Yes.
It was an audible for him because he had the best matchup, what the defense showed them.
Yeah, and I don't understand why they choose to call plays for Jeff Swaim when it feels like they struggle to call plays for anybody else. Now, they have gotten Treylon Burks involved, and Zach, I know you said you wanted to see that. You wanted to see, at minimum, 8 targets for Treylon Burks in the game today. He's got 4, so he's halfway there, only 2 catches, 12 yards, but they at least went to him early and often, and a massive hustle play for Treylon Burks to be on the spot to jump on the Derrick Henry fumble as he was blocking downfield. I'm watching the replay right now on my TV in the office on CBS, and Burks was right there to jump on it. And that's why the Titans, I feel good overall about where the Titans are in this game because of the guys around. Derrick Henry running the football is not working, but they're making plays elsewhere around Tannehill and Henry today.
Well, yeah, and you think that it's only a matter of time in the second half before Derrick Henry gets the 17-yard run that flips the field. But Austin, I don't know. This game seems like it's going to come down to a field goal. And that's not good if you're the Tennessee Titans. Because now you can work all that way like we saw at the end of the second quarter and come up empty-handed. Mm-hmm. And that it's good that I there's a sigh of relief when he hit his first kick. And I was like, okay, that gives him some confidence that he's not 0 for 1. But, Austin, this is a gritty game. Look, I predicted it's a one-score game, in my opinion. 24-21 is a field goal type game. Can the Titans outlast? Now, here's the unique part about the Tennessee Titans all season is this second half is going to be eye-opening. Can they put it together like they did last week in Green Bay and do what they did some of the first half, right? Distribute the football, run the football more effectively, and connect with some of their targets. Get Robert Woods involved. Robert Woods, he had 4 targets. He got barely anything to show for it. You got to get that guy involved as well. Spread the offense out because it is very easy to see, Austin. The Bengals are trying as hard as they can to prevent the Titans from doing what they do best, and that's running the football.
Yeah, absolutely. And they have picked it up. NWI has 3 big catches for 49 yards and physicality with NWI, who's been playing really well ever since he dropped that football on Sunday night against the Chiefs. Austin Hooper, 3 catches for 30 on 4 targets. Actually, a good drop there right at the end of the first half. That if Austin Hooper catches that pass, he gets tackled, and the Titans probably don't attempt a field goal even there. So let's get to this, Zach, because we're 8 minutes into this halftime show, and we've got a great audience, and we want to get you guys more involved here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We ask this question every halftime show, and it's simply, what's your confidence level in the Titans winning this game against the Bengals? 1 through 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, what is your confidence level in the Titans winning this game versus the Bengals? It's tied 10-10. We want a 1 through 10 answer from you guys. And if you're watching on Facebook, like the show, share the show. If you're watching on YouTube, give the show a like, subscribe to the channel, text it to your buddies, whatever it might be, because this is what we do every Titans game day, pregame, halftime, postgame, and all throughout the week. We break down the Tennessee Titans for you guys here live, Austin Stanley and Zach Bingham. So make sure that you like the show wherever you're watching and subscribe to us on YouTube as well. Zach, I'll send you to the comments. What are you seeing 1 through 10 from the chat today, as we got a pretty good audience in here, tied 10-10 at half between Titans and Bengals?
Yeah, usually when at halftime when you're tied, you get middle of the road numbers. And so let's go to the chat and see what those numbers are. Rick, we'll start off with a 1, very low. SCP goes 4.5. Grindhouse with 4, 5.5 from Mark. John says 8. He's more confident. 5.25 as always from Robert. Rooney says 6. Toby says 6.5. Andrew with the 2. Nick 5.5. Jay 4. B Birds goes 3. Zach 6. Daniel goes 8. He's a little bit more confident. 4.289 from Stephen King. Rick goes 1, Robert 8, Cassidy 8, Cameron 5, Austin 7, Albert goes with a 6, Eric Kraft goes 5, Jill in there with a 3, Jonathan with a 4, Hunter with a 6, Titan Overdrive says 3, so does Zook. Then we've got 5 coming in from Mark Key, a couple of 4s there from Guy Mann right there. Brad says 5. So, I mean, and tons more comments coming in. Forrest goes 6. Rick, I think Rick's commented 6 times 1. So Rick's overall score is going to be a 6 because he commented so many times 1. But I think overall, if you kind of took the temperature of this chat, is probably right around like that 5.4 area. It's a little over 5, but not as confident, even though the Titans really should be up 13-10 right now.
Yeah, they should.
And I wonder how much the number would have changed if the field goal would have been made.
Well, yeah, because if it's 13-10 Titans and Shudak hits a somewhat simple 35-yard field goal in the NFL, if he hits that, now the Titans get the ball to go try to put something together to extend the lead. Zach, this game is incredibly close. My confidence level in the Titans winning this game, Zach, is at a 6. I feel good about it. I feel like what the Titans have shown us in the first 2 quarters is more sustainable than what the Bengals have shown in the first 2 quarters. But the game's super even. 9 first downs apiece, 32 total plays apiece. The Titans have more yards. They each have 6 drives. I'm going to eliminate the last Bengals kneel down as a drive, right? So they each have 6 drives worth of substance. And really, it's been fairly even. I do think the Titans are doing a great job when it comes to the field position battle with penalties on the Bengals special teams and also with Ryan Stonehouse punting. But the Titans really do need to get points here in the third quarter because the Bengals got success running the football with P. Ryan on that touchdown drive. If the Titans can take P. Ryan out of the game, I like the chances here to make Joe Burrow throw it 45 plus times.
I think the Titans are a better football team than the Bengals, but I've got to be lower. I'm going to agree with the chat's medium number. I'm going 5.4. And Austin, I don't trust Shudak. I think Shudak, he could screw this up because the Titans, you don't get the benefit of 30-yard field goals when you're, when it's 2-minute drill and you're closing out a game. You gotta hit a 45-yarder or a 47-yarder. So I just don't know if I have the faith in Shudak. And it's fair to him. He's a rookie. He just was signed. He's got a lot of pressure. He's at home. Like all these things. And then he's missed one already. I think that's the scary part of this game. I do think the Titans are a better team, but I'm 5-4.
Absolutely. Well, the second half underway. The Titans opening half of the kickoff is away. So we'll see you guys at the post-game show right here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And we'll see you guys later. Appreciate it as always.